I'll just say this, though. I'll say this. You know what? When you're wrong, own up to being wrong. Don't double down or deny everything, especially when there's footage out there to the contrary. It really hurts your reputation, and it's damaging because nobody thinks the person is stupid or doesn't know things, but to blatantly kind of lie.
Listen, we can put this shit to rest. We get it. Like, listen, these people, whoever the hell they are, it doesn't matter who the fuck they are. These people, if they're willing to just talk stupid shit and lie, they're not going to own up to it. They're just going to double down because they're not self-aware. Let's move on from it because they don't matter at all. What we've been saying on this podcast, what Dealing's been saying, what Colt's been saying, what all of us have been saying, is we always say likely or we say this because it's, we just take educated guesses or we actually have talked to somebody that knows something. So that's it. And we don't run around jumping on top of, buildings saying, oh, we know everything. We don't do that. We never do that. We just enjoy the freaking hobby. We enjoy the tech and gaming. And we try to give you guys as much as informed information as we can give without lying to you. And some people just don't do that, and they're not worth talking about because they fucking lie. So let's move on. It's all about the gaming. And there's better than this gaming story.
Thank you, Sounder. I have a tear flying out of my face right now. Also, when we were talking about the tools, right, I just want to stop there right here and just end it with that. When we were talking about the tools and stuff, we said, look, we're literally just going to bide our time and let people talk. Because we knew for a fact we didn't go in and, I'm an asshole sometimes. Yeah, whatever. All right, so we're going to move forward a little bit, okay? We're going to move forward. Tim Dog is in the building. Tim Dog's in the building. Tim Dog, we just covered Halo 5, not coming to the damn PS5. It's coming to the damn browser. And we covered, what the fuck? Ouya, of course.
I'd like to know Tim Dog's real thoughts. I'm sorry.
No. Tim's not going to go in on the game, but he is going to go in on this PS5 chip leak thingy real quick.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Tim Dog.
What's the chip leak?
Yeah,
well, came out as French phrase on Twitter. French phrase or something. It's like kept up with all this stuff. It came out and showed the PS5 died, and a lot of things that were being said were true. We had, you guys just covered that. But it was, there's no fantasy stuff in there. It's pretty much, it's similar to the Xbox SoC, but a little bit different in some areas. But from what I've read, it's similar. Obviously, no RDNA3, no none of the things that were being pushed. Basically got they got the real answers. Usually when Sony doesn't talk about certain stuff, there's no VRS. If it's going to be VRS, it's going to be software level. I think that's confirmed.
And that was Alex Battaglia of Digital Foundry saying that, right? No, that was the Metro developer. Alex, it's just a separate topic. But Alex from Digital Foundry said, to his knowledge, there is no VRS in the system. And remember, Microsoft's solution is patented, and it's even hardware-based as well. They have silicon in here that will help this process take place. And it's worth noting that the developer from Metro Exodus did say, look, we've got a software solution, which we have also talked about on this show. It's possible that developers have their own solutions here. And that's what they're using on the PS5. Not that it's system level, right?
Correct. It's a hardware level on Xbox, meaning that there's additional hardware built onto the silicon that's going to accommodate the VRS tier 1 and 2. People say 3. I've only heard up to 2. It's basically, if you look at it in layman terms, ray tracing has software ray tracing, but on PS5 and on Xbox it's hardware accelerated, and basically meaning that there's things built into the silicon that's going to help. In this case, VRS, and Xbox has it. They also have some other additional stuff that's pretty cool for machine learning and other things. But yeah, all that stuff, the stuff is not put to rest. You know what the real deal is. I heard you guys talking about other people. I had at the time confronted all those people, so I'm happy that I did that because it was just stuff that I knew kind of wasn't true. But yeah, you know, PS5 is no slouch though. I mean, not putting it down, but you know, you're gonna get certain scenarios where an Xbox game is leveraging VRS. Probably will see a little bit of a gap. But obviously it has to be leveraged. And also from what I've heard, it's built into the API. So I guess the functionality and everything that accommodates the VRS is built in. So Xbox has been looking at this for a while. So I'm very happy to say that they have it actually built on.
At the least resistance for developers. Mike Barr was on the show talking about that personally. Or, hey, developers find it annoying or, I don't know, hectic changes that not fun not. So they want this stuff as much as possible. Kind of like auto right? To be system level. You don't have to tune for it. Yeah. But well, thumbs up in the chat. Of course, shout out to people on
Base 23, Brooklyn, New York. Said there's only 2 games that run better on Xbox than PS5. Why don't you think about there's only 2 games. Do your homework, look at the other analysis. Digital Boundary does some. There's an ex-gamer, a bunch of different YouTubers who do great analysis and show these things. Information is readily available. If you'd rather argue, I mean, use the energy to look up all the games. I mean, think about the process. One game have ray tracing, one of the most visual effects of all time. When I asked him about VRS on PS5, and he also confirmed the thermal throttling or the power management system with smart chips on the PS5. He confirmed all that stuff. So, you know, it's one of those things where you got to see the now. Hey, let me give a shout out to Johnny Design now. He does say, hold up, pretty stupid. Most of that, like, no, it's not, I also forgot to mention, like, Mesa from Game On Daily is doing, like, legit tech analysis, too, like frame rate analysis and digging into the settings on the console games. And they're just, like you said, they're not a corporate-owned website. They just freaking look like one. Like, they got all the legit stuff. They're doing stuff the right way, so I'm out with them. Mesa is, like, the tech behind console games. So, check out their stuff when they start breaking down with the game.
Metro account does actually confirm the update for Xbox Series X and S. They are aiming for 1080p 60 FPS with ray tracing, keyword aiming, and that might sound crazy before you consider the fact that they are going to be using interlacing or DLSS or whatever the hell kind of reprojection technology they are going to be using. Yeah. Now, here's the thing, though, and here's the problem. There was an article that what had nothing to do with article by graphic card, right? I don't know that much. It's not really for me because that was the headline took from that article and tried to spin it as some bullshit. So, they said, and this is a Metro Exodus team, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. They all do the HTC and they were talking about 3,000 graphic cards, right? People comes out of that price. Metro developers confirm that there are no memory limitations right now for them at all. They're not using these memory saving features that I mentioned in multiple videos. They're actually using the architecture to its fullest. They do say that if anything, it would be a GPU limitation down the road, especially if they're using more not strongly protected, like you said, strongly protected resolution. They do not say that anything back. On a Series S, a 20-seat console, is really impressive. You need some execution when it comes to this subject. There's a lot of tech talk that's awesome here. Coming back on the whole show down here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I say for the next week. If you look at this, Gaming Bolt said, for a developer says that Xbox Series S will cause problems with game development down the line. That was their headline. And the problem with being on it's not media bias, it's community bias. Like, the community wants to hear that nasty news about the PlayStation or the Xbox, right? It's just reader service. It's sensational.
Sensational headline. And
sorry to hijack.
We're going to continue to see some of this stuff in the future. I mean, it's not going away. You're going to see headlines like that just get those clicks. But the problem is, this community won't click. They'll just read the headline, post it, get a screenshot of it, put it on Twitter, and call it a day. They will break Xbox stuff.
was called out. What was the deal with let's a lot of the stuff, tech talk, whatever that we're doing, it has been a little bit shrouded in mystery. Because one dev is saying the memory might be a problem, another dev is saying it's not. And it's because devs just haven't had enough time with the features on the console. And that's it. And then Sony really didn't put out a lot of their tech until the console basically came out.
Exactly. So, why do you gotta come out here with some common sense?
That's just what it is, that we don't know what's gonna happen until the developers get into it. We just had Jason Ronald a lot of engineering teams took the holiday to kind of a break because they just launched the console and everything here. Well, that happened all over the gaming world. There's a reason why news was kind of scarce. Fans suck, right, man? Because fans suck, but now everybody's kind of getting back in the flow. Engineers are starting to, work again and put all their stuff together and try to find ways to make this far more efficient. We've said this multiple times. Like Colt said it, Dealer said it. We said on this podcast at the beginning that this is not going to be until a year and a half until we start getting some real stuff coming out of this console, if not two. Even Jim. So all this stuff that we're hearing, it's just adaptable. People. Things are very cool.
Yeah, Brian's supposed to come on the show, right, Boss? When's that?
No, he declined. He actually pulled out.
No, it's supposed to be October. He pulled out, man. Took him to dinner and then he left. Huh?
Yeah, he was mad. Couldn't find those fruity pebbles.
Yeah.